family and friends, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, grandmas and grandpas, teachers and administrators. We are here today to celebrate a seminal moment in the lives of Pennsbury's class of 2016. But before I begin, I need to impart a special message to my fellow classmates. Feel free to join in. We're all in this together. Once we know where we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Thank you, thank you. So, for those of you who did not grow up singing along to High School Musical 1, 2, and 3, this was the song the students of East High sang at their high school graduation. Now, if we were really the cast of High School Musical, we would proceed to break out into a well-rehearsed choreographed dance number in our matching red and white graduation gowns. Unfortunately, you will not be seeing that tonight, because evidently, it isn't always as it appears in the movies. I came into high school thinking that I'd meet a family of vampires, one of whom would fall in love with me, or that I'd have to pretend to be a boy in order to play on my high school soccer team with Channing Tatum, or that the odds were in our favor, and every year one boy and one girl from Pennsbury were selected to fight to the death with kids from other high schools, otherwise known as the Hunger Games. Virtually every book we've read and every movie we have watched has led us to believe that these things would happen. When I arrived at Pennsbury in August of 2012, I thought that I was going to need superpowers in order to make it through the next 4 years. I had a warped perspective on what high school life was actually going to be like. My perspective was based on a fantasy world, and that world was about to change. I soon came to realize that you don't need a magical musical number in between every class period in order to make high school mean something. I realized you don't need to date the captain of the football team in order to make high school perfect. What makes high school better than anything you could have expected is what you do with your life. You are in charge of your own happy ending. Because of that, I made it my mission to achieve a life in high school that exceeded the life I read about in the books, a life that I achieved through my own powers, none of which are super. I look around at the class of 2016 and clearly see that no one has superpowers. But I also look around and clearly see that no one needed superpowers in order to get where they are today. We have spent the last 4 years of our lives in our own teen fiction novels, flipping page by page until the end. We were able to walk through those doors of Pennsbury 4 years ago with questions of what would become of us. We overcame the darkest times of our lives, or as some might call it, freshman year. We hid in our classrooms as our teachers barricaded the doors as a construction worker roamed the halls. We learned the proper technique to crowding under a shuttle bus. We tweeted hashtag #VoiceSaveMatt as one of our own sang on national television. We pulled all-nighters junior year in anticipation of college applications. We wrote essay after essay after essay applying for our futures. We got rowdy in the student section at every single Pennsbury athletic event. We pranked Pennsbury High School by not actually pranking them. We got down with the classics in the annual competition between Black and Orange. We kept it classy with Gatsby while shaking it with Metro Station at prom. When it comes down to it, this chapter of our lives is unlike anything we will ever experience again. Class of 2016, we are about to embark on another adventure, and it's time for another change in perspective. It is time for us to look outward, away from Pennsbury, and away from the comforts of home. I'm sure we each have expectations of our future, and again, those expectations may appear unattainable without a dose of fantasy. But I encourage you all to move forward with the perspective that you have right now. You have already accomplished so much. You won the game, you got the girl, you saved the whales, you graduated. If you don't like the way it looks, look at it another way. Create a life for yourself that exceeds any expectations that have been set. Create a life to be better than any movie you have seen or any book you have read. The difference between the two is that this is real life. Before I say goodbye to the class of 2016 as president, one last time, I need to go out the way I started. So without further ado, graduation. Graduation starts with the letter G. Do you know what else starts with the letter G? Yes, that's right, gazebo. A gazebo is a roof structure that offers an open view of the surrounding area. Gazebo has 6 letters. Do you know what else has 6 letters? Yes, that's right, falcon. A falcon is a part of the vest class. A vest backwards is SAVA. SAVA is an eye care foundation founded in 1978. 1978 has 4 numbers. Do you know what has 4 sides? Yes, that's right, a rectangle. A football field is in the shape of a rectangle. Rectangle has 9 letters. Do you know what else has 9 letters? Yes, that's right, Pennsbury. Coincidence? I think not. Pennsbury's class of 2016 is graduation confirmed. Thank you to everyone. It has truly been an honor. And again, congratulations. We did it.